Shirley.
Hi, Leanna.
How are you?
Oh, I'm fine.
Oh, good.
Nancy, did you hear my dog?
I did. My dog barked at the same time. Hey, Nicole.
It's okay. I'm talking on here.
My dogs freak out too when I say hi, and then they're like, "Oh, who are you saying hi to?"
Yeah. She's a mess. She's so jealous of everything.
Right? That's how my dogs are too. Oh, I'm very pink in my lighting for the PowerPoint tonight. That's all right. So we will give it a couple minutes till 8:05. So about 3 more minutes till everybody else hops on. So if you guys want to grab a pen and paper, grab a drink, go to the bathroom, do whatever you want to do before we get started, we will do that too.
Okay, I got mine.
Woohoo! How's the weather out there in Missouri, Shirley?
Oh, it's not really cold, but it's cold to me because I'm old.
You're not old. You're just very well seasoned, like a nice wine. You're nice and aged.
At least we don't have the rain right now. It was kind of chilly and raining, which made it really cold. But
oh, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it got down to 34 today here, but it didn't snow. It was supposed to snow, but it didn't snow. So, hi, Colleen. So we haven't had, I think I woke up one morning and there was a nice dusting of snow on the back steps, but that was it. So no, I haven't been awake when it snowed yet. So it doesn't really count.
Yeah. Well, it's been in the 30s the last 2 nights. It's supposed to be down in the 30s tonight, too. But it's been really nice during the day.
Yeah, it's been so cold. It was so gloomy here today. Oh, it says snow possible at 2:15 a.m. this morning. So maybe I'll wake up to snow tomorrow morning.
I only want it on Christmas.
Yeah, I'm fine with it snowing on Christmas and on my birthday, so it's fine. Yeah. It can snow on those 2 days, and then the first snow, and then I'm good.
Yeah. I won't go nowhere when it snows because I won't drive in it.
Yeah. Oh, you guys might get more snow than we get out here, I would think. I mean, being out west.
Well, we get quite a bit.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, out in Buffalo, I should say, we haven't had a lot of snow in Rochester the last couple of winters. I mean, when we get snow, I mean, it usually dumps like 15 inches a day, and then it goes away, and it's like 60 the next day. So that's kind of how our winter was last year and the year before. So, but yeah, Buffalo's got more snow than we have.
You said you're in Buffalo?
I'm about an hour and 45 minutes, I think, from Buffalo. So I'm about an hour and 45 east of Buffalo. I had to do a north, south, east, west.
I don't do those. I just do lefts and rights.
Yeah, never eat shredded wheat. Yeah.
What was that?
We're about there. I'm about 35 minutes south of Rochester, New York.
Ah.
And Nicole here lives about a mile from me, and Colleen is about 45, 50 minutes from me. So, yeah.
I had a friend, her name was Eva Castor, and she was from Buffalo, and I would love to find her.
Well, you never know. Maybe she's on Facebook.
I tried.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
You could try the white pages. If you go to whitepages.com, I know you can search names on there. You should look up and see if she's in the white pages at all.
Well, that was her married name, and I was 17 and she was like 26.
Oh, okay.
And I'm not real sure. I don't remember what her name was before she got married, and she was divorced from him at the time. So.
Gotcha.
She
Okay.
Kind of motherly to me. So.
Yeah. Well, I hope you find her. That would be a fun reconnect story.
Oh, I'd love to.
Yeah. Okay, so it is 8:06, so we will get started. So are you guys excited to see what's coming in November?
Yes, I am.
Yes, I know. It's hard to believe it's already November. There's 2 months left of the year. That's ridiculous.
Right.
Have you guys started Christmas shopping yet?
Tupperware.
Yeah, I've started Christmas shopping. I got a couple gifts already. My sister's easy because I can just give her Amazon stuff and I can just ship it up there. So she's easy to buy for. So, okay, we are going to kick off our November sales month. Thank you guys for hopping on. I know usually we have a couple people kind of trickle in towards or throughout the meeting, so it's okay if somebody hops on, that's all right. Remember, this will be uploaded onto our team YouTube channel as well, so you can go back and rewatch it. You can share it with any of your team members that might have missed it, anything like that as well, or you can go back, pause, screenshot, anything like that. So we will get started. So we have our recognition. Why didn't my graphics show up? Okay, so let's try this again. Why didn't my image didn't display? Okay, well, there's supposed to be a nice certificate right here. So our personal volume bonus achievers and who is on pace, and Colleen, who happens to be on this call, congratulations, Colleen. You have earned your 5% bonus, and it is around $150 bonus in your paycheck for the sales that you are at right now. And for the personal sales, we have Colleen, who is also our top in personal sales right now at $2,158.25. And Diana Thurman, who is our second top in $1,028.50, who is also on pace for her 5% bonus. So give them a round of applause. Yay! Super exciting. Okay, so where do we stand for the rest of October? So we are currently at $17,789.60 for the month so far. Woohoo! We are rocking it this month. We're actually up from last month, which is nice. And it's a good on pace goal. So we have just a few days left, and we've only got just over $1,200 left to go to achieve our goal for $30,000. And remember, when we achieve this $12,002 by Friday night, we also are still doing our ticket drawings to give away our logo gift set. So last week we did reach our goal by $45.50. We reached our $5,000 goal for week number 3. So we will be giving away a logo item. And then closing out this week, when we reach our 12,000, we will, when we hit our 15,000, I'm sorry, we will be giving away our logo grand gift giveaway, which includes a $25 Amazon gift card, a logo tablecloth, and an exclusive logo item to match to one lucky winner. And I know Colleen is in the drawing for the week number 3 for the exclusive logo item. Yay! So with just a few days left, here are some ways to boost up your sales with the last 3 days remaining. So we have these that are ending Friday, 10/26, which is this Friday, excuse me. So what types of things can we do to boost our sales? So we have our record breaker brochure that is ending Friday at midnight Eastern Standard Time. I believe it still goes by our time. I could be wrong. I think that they might have changed it. I can't remember if they did, if it goes by where you live, even though you're on an East Coast team. But we still do have our BOGO sets that are on sale. So how many people can you reach out to that you might not have shown our BOGO bowl sets to? If we have our exclusive BOGO bowls that are on sale right now, like our That's an Extra Mini and our That's a Mini bowls, those are honestly 2 of my favorite sizes. I use the That's a Mini bowls for my cereal a lot of mornings because I like Captain Crunch, and Captain Crunch likes to float with milk in it, so it always overflows the bowl. So that is my go-to Captain Crunch bowl, so that never happens. I know people always laugh when I tell them that at parties. And then That's an Extra Mini bowl is my great go-to ice cream bowl, because who likes to hold your bowl of ice cream and your hand gets cold? So with the nifty little handle, it's the perfect ice cream bowl. So that's usually how I talk about those 2, cup size and visualization size on how big they are, things like that too. We've got our Tupper Minis that are still on sale for BOGO, our Quick Shake containers, and our Blushing Pink lunch set. So the whole record breaker brochure ends Friday. I know, say that 5 times fast. I see you laughing, Shirley. So how many of those have you guys sold this month? Have you guys sold a lot of these pink stuff? Are your customers loving it?
I sold one yesterday.
Woohoo! I sold one today as I was doing up this PowerPoint. Yes, my hostess is like, I have to have it. So yes, awesome. The quick shakes, I absolutely love the quick shakes, especially when they're on BOGO. So if you have grandkids, nieces, nephews, any kids that are in school that do the teacher appreciation gifts, these are really good teacher appreciation gifts because not only can they be used as like a drinking tumbler, they can do their smoothies. You can fill it with like drink packets or candy. So it's a great teacher giving gift too, and you're getting two for the price of one, so you're saving a lot of money too. Same with the blushing pink lunch set. It's only $15, which is a crazy deal because a set of two of those lunch containers are $18. So that is a really hot smoking deal right now. If you are looking for teacher gifts or even a holiday gift, ideas to give your customers as well, it's a perfect stocking stuffer. Or if you know people that are going off to college, this is a great little dorm accessory too. Also, the knife hostess exclusive set, there's only a couple days left of this. If you guys have not gotten them yet, or if you haven't put a party in to take this set yet, I do encourage you guys to do the last 3 days and push those sales as much as you can to get this set. I didn't end up sampling the set just because it was a little expensive for my budget, I should say. So, but if you are fortunate enough to earn one from Linda, be sure to show it off at all of your parties, because a lot of times I've noticed that sometimes they come back out with these if they find that they are a really hot item and people take them. So even if you just have one of the piece, it's very beneficial for that too. So that is also ending. I'm kind of sad that knife set's ending, not gonna lie. I kind of wish we had that in our catalog. Kind of do. So then what is continued? So starting Saturday, going through October 9th, we have our extended extra hostess credits. So what does this mean? Extra $90 in hostess credits for only $30 with a $600 party. So what they're doing is they're carrying over the first level of the host bonus credits from Record Breaker into the first 2 weeks of November. So you can do these into the first 2 weeks. So what does that mean for you guys? So you want to be talking on all of your Facebook parties, all of your in-home parties. If you have any $100 helpers out there, if you have any 5 catalog and five brochures and 5-day people out there, this is a great incentive to get out there. I know I stuck a mystery hostess party in, so I'm going to be doing a mystery hostess for all my customers on here. So even if you don't have anything, you could still, there's still time to put something in to take advantage of this bonus credit month as well too. So then we have our samples that are ending tonight. If you guys did not see my post earlier today that I had shared these products on, so everything in the current brochure right now, the sample for it will be ending tonight at midnight. So you'll want to be sure if you're just short of that $1,500 personal sales goal, if you're just short of that $500 manager goal, anything like that, you do get sales credit for your samples, but you don't get commission. So I love these reindeer water bottles. I don't know about you guys, but I love those reindeer water bottles. They're so stinking cute.
I got them.
Yeah, they're so cute.
I wanted that mindset.
If you definitely have not sampled the silicone rectangle form, I definitely would sample that to add into your silicone baking set. If you are loving this new silicone ware, I absolutely love it. I'm super excited about it. So just a tip about this, do you guys own any of, I know Nicole does because you were at Jubilee. So Shirley and Colleen and Donna, do you guys own any of these silicone forms?
I own the one that's on the samples right now, and then
yeah, or just in general, yeah, the ones that are in the catalog.
Yes, I have 3 of them.
Okay, perfect. So
I have all of them.
You have, okay, perfect. So I was playing around with mine. So normally I do like, I shouldn't do, I mean, I normally don't do cakes in mine a lot. So a lot of times I use like the eggs or English muffins, something that's like mixed together. So I did the muffins last week. Beginning of this week, I made little funfetti cakes in the muffin tin. And I noticed that with these, you have to actually cool them 100% before you take them out of the mold, because if they're too hot, they will fall apart. So if you're ever doing this at a party, I see Nicole shaking her head. Yep, like half mine were like that. I'm like, why isn't this working? So I finally figured it out that I cannot not be impatient and try and flip them and take them out, that you have to wait until they actually cool unless you have liners in there. Otherwise, they will fall apart when you take them out because of the mold. So just a little tougher tip if you're demonstrating this or if you're going live doing this, make sure to have, if you have 2 of them, make sure that you can show one and cook it and then have one that's already cooled set aside, so that way you can show how it flips out so you don't have to wait for it to cool. But I just wanted to let you guys know that in case if you have not noticed that yet, it will happen. Epic fail on my part. And of course I was doing a video when I did that too. Of course. So then we have to be a goal-getter. Woo-hoo. So what do you guys want most out of your business for November, kicking off the holiday season? So what are you guys most excited about for the holiday season? I want you guys to tell me.
Just a few parties would be fine with me.
Yes, that's a great goal. Hi, Becky. What about you, Shirley? Still working on that $1,000 a week, right?
Oh yeah, I sure wish I could get 500 a week. Would be nice.
Well, I have a little fun thing on here that we're gonna go over that focuses on that. I had you in mind when I did this.
Oh.
What about you, Nicole? What are you excited about the holiday season for?
Is this gonna work?
I hear you.
Okay. Well, I'm on my son's tablet because my daughter has my phone to read to my father for her reading tonight.
Oh, okay.
I am still shooting for this $1,000 that I can never seem to get.
Whoop, whoop. Well, the time is now, right?
Yes.
Yes. And hopefully by the end of the meeting tonight, I'll give you guys some ideas that you can take away with you too, that are some new and fresh ideas that going into the holiday season too. Awesome, awesome. Would anybody else like to share?
I don't know what I'm doing, so
Hi,
I'll
Becky.
try. Hi. Hi.
Better?
I'm okay. I'm still here, but I'm better.
Your hospital bed.
Yes.
The beauty of this business is you can take it everywhere, right?
It's so cool.
Yes.
I just need help getting to that step where I can get more people interested. I'm not sure how to do that. I think I've tried, but obviously not the right thing. So
Okay.
anything you can teach me.
Yes. Well, hopefully by the end of tonight, you'll have some new ideas. And I will set up a one-on-one with you too to help you work with that as well. So I'll text you once we get off of here and we can set something up too for you.
Awesome. That would be great.
Okay, so I know that I have started doing this every month for you guys as per your request. You guys loved when I did this visual for you guys. So we have 5 weeks in November. So what does that mean? So we have pretty much an extra week in November, which is really cool because we have that extra week not to just goof off, but to put in more parties in our date book, right? Yes.
Right.
So I'm going to show you guys an easy breakdown on how to maximize your paycheck in just 5 weeks, okay? So,
Yes.
let's see if my PowerPoint wants to work. So we are into week number 1. So if you guys, once this whole screen is loaded, you can take a screenshot or you can take your notes as we're going through this as well. So week number 1, we're going to set this up as a basis to make you about $1,700 in sales or in commission this month. And by the end of 5 weeks, just holding 2 standard parties a week of $500 or more. Now, some parties will be more, some parties will be less. So we're just basing this on the national average party of $500. So week number 1, what you're going to do is you're going to go out and you're going to hold 2 Tupperware parties. It can be an in-home and 2 Facebook parties. It can be all in-homes. It can be catalog parties. It can be $100 helpers. As long as you have that $1,000, your 2 standard parties, this is where it's really going to play into. So if you just aim for that number, you're going to have a kind of a tunnel vision. You're going to have a good goal set for you too. So then week number 2, which is the 3rd through the 9th, you want to go for those 2 standard parties again of just $500 a piece, which is equaling $1,000 in sales. Not only is this going to help you every single week, but generally if you guys notice with the party perks, usually the first 2 weeks, if they do a bigger award, it usually takes 3 standard parties to earn a bigger award, so it's $1,500 in sales. So if you're doing these 2 standard parties or $1,000 in the first 2 weeks, generally you're going to earn that bigger award because you usually only need $1,500. And then a lot of the other awards you either need $250 or $500 to do, which is 1 standard party or a half of a standard party, as I like to call it. So you're going to be benefiting from that as well. So then week number 3, which is November 10th to the 16th, you're going to do another $1,000 in sales, which is just 2 more standard parties of $500. Do you guys see a pattern again? I do this easy math. So week number 4, which is the 17th through the 23rd, you're going to do another $1,000 of 2 standard $500 parties. And then finally, last but surely not least, week number 5 is the 24th through the 30th. Now, granted, this is Thanksgiving week as well, so you'll want to kind of plan ahead. Because a lot of times you don't want to be bothering people on the holidays, so just make sure that you allot for that in your party schedules, whether you're doing Facebook parties, in-home parties, fundraisers, mystery hosts. Make sure that you're allotting for the Thanksgiving as well, because some people don't like to do things outside of holidays. So then a grand total of $5,000 if you do this formula right here, just 2 standard parties a week over the next 5 weeks. You're going to be making 25% off of that $5,000, which is $1,250 in commission you're going to get. You're also going to be getting your personal volume bonus, which is your 10% bonus because you're over $4,000. So if you look at our new personal volume bonus, then you will see it goes to 10%, anything above $4,000. So there's a $500 bonus right there. So then your total profited from November with just 2 standard parties a week is $1,750. Who wouldn't want that as a paycheck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yes, it's so crazy. So we say 500 so that way if you guys didn't know, or maybe you forgot or not familiar, or if you're new to our Zooms like Becky, I know you are. So
Yes.
500 is the national party average for consultants. Usually on bigger months like January, May, and October, the national party average usually goes up to 600. So if you ever see the numbers change, that's usually why. It's because we're on a bigger month. And then it usually goes back down to our 500 across the nation for our national parties. So a lot of our awards and everything are based upon the national party average too.
Okay.
If you guys, did everybody get a screenshot of this that wanted one or wrote it down?
Yep.
I didn't. I don't know where to screenshot it at.
I can text it to you, Becky.
Okay. I'm sorry. I'm not prepared at all, but I didn't want to miss it.
So the day, this is totally off topic, but one day when my phone had crashed, I don't know, like 2 months ago, like right before we went to Hawaii, my phone like totally crapped out, and I was on my computer, and I was on some chat with Apple Tech, and they're like, "Oh, can you send me a picture?" I'm like, "How do you do that?" So they totally taught me how to screenshot on my computer. So
Oh, cool.
I could screenshot my PowerPoints. I'm like, super best thing ever.
Yes.
Teach us how to do it.
So on my, I don't know if it works on every computer because I have a Mac. So I do Shift, Command, and then 3 all at the same time, and then it screenshots my screen. So I don't know if it does it on PCs or laptops because I've got a Mac, so I'm not sure. But you could try it. If it does, totally let me know. So then I can
Shift, Command, and
3. Yep, the number 3. It's kind of like what you would just do on your phone. Like when you screenshot on your phone, it does it on my computer.
okay.
Yeah.
So
then,
is there another screen I should be looking at, or just you guys? Is that what I'm supposed to be seeing?
do you see my PowerPoint that I'm sharing?
No, I just see all of your faces.
Swipe to your right and see if
Am I
that
right? The holiday ideas?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so I'll go back a screen so you can kind of see what we were talking about. So this is the screen that we were just talking about with the breakdowns and everything.
Okay.
So
Sorry.
I will send you a picture of this. It's okay. It
Okay.
We've all
Okay.
been to Zoom, right, guys?
Thank you.
Awesome. Okay, so for fun holiday ideas. So I love the idea of no-bake Novembers. I don't know about you guys, but I hate spending a ton of time in the kitchen. I mean, yes, it's nice when you're there with family, but a lot of times if I'm the one doing a lot of the cooking, I would rather spend more time with my family, right? Because
Right.
that's what the holidays are about, is spending time with your family, your grandkids, your nieces, your nephews, your grandchildren, anything like that. So with this nice little formula screen on here, I developed a kind of like a go-to thing on the products that I personally use around the holidays, especially with these, and I added in the silicone ones because that would be fun. So like the grill, the pressure cooker, the Ultra Pro, and the stack cooker are all items that I usually use around the holidays to make my holiday cooking that much faster. So for those of you guys that don't know, I do have an apartment size stove which holds 1 cookie sheet, so I can only use 1 at a time. So that's kind of what made me think about outside the box on the products that I could use, because those people that might not have a stove, or a stove smaller like mine, or maybe their stove needs to be replaced and it broke, anything like that. So this is some general ideas of what you can use these products for going into the holidays that they won't have to use an oven for. Their house isn't going to get heated up. They're not going to have to spend a ton of time in the kitchen. They're not going to have to do a lot of dishes. Yay! That's a big word for me.
Oh yeah.
So, yes, because all of these products, minus our grill, are our dishwasher safe. So you can pop all these right in the dishwasher, which the grill you hardly even have to wash anyways. You just need to take a paper towel and like wipe it out.
Okay.
So our silicone baking molds, they can go in the microwave or the oven. So these are transferable. So if they do want to use them for both, they can. And I kind of just listed some different ideas of what you can use these products for around the holidays. So if you guys want to take a picture of the screen, I can always post this too. I can always post a picture of this afterwards, and then you guys can save it and you guys can post it into your VIP pages as well. Too.
Yeah, please post that, because I don't have a command button on my my computer. So
okay, yes, I will post it. So the silicone baking forms, you can do everything from donuts, waffles, you could do breads, sandwiches, cakes, cookies. They pair great with the decorator bag that you can use to fill the donut maker mold. You can use it to fill the waffle maker mold, the muffins, cupcakes. You can also do rolls and punch rings for drinks in the donut maker. So if you take like Sprite and then frozen fruit or fresh fruit, you can fill the donut ring, and then when you pop it out of the donut mold, it makes like a little drink ring, so it's like a frozen ice cube essentially.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, it's really fun if you do that. Like I know my mom makes this really good orange sherbet punch with mandarin oranges and soda and something else. I don't even know what's in it, but it's really, really good. And she always uses the big gel ring mold, which is what made me think to use the donut maker, because she uses the big gel ring mold for the big batches of punch. So this would be great little personalized ones. Or if you have kids that are picky or that don't like a certain flavor, you can kind of personalize each one. So you can do that as well too. So the grill, now all of you guys have a grill, right?
I don't.
Becky, you don't. Okay.
No.
You have a grill?
I do.
Donna, you have a grill?
Yeah.
Okay. So Becky, you will want to put this on your wish list, girl. This is
Okay.
an item. Does everybody agree with me on that? Yes, it's awesome. So our Micro Pro grill is awesome for so many things, and it's great that it's a nice personal portion too. So I've done everything from scalloped potatoes in here. You can do, if you go to the store and get a bagged cookie mix that you just add, I think it's like butter or water and an egg, and that you can make 2 batch, if you split the batter in half, and then you can make actually 2 square cookies out of that. And then you can also do grilled veggies. You don't need any extra butters, no oils, no nonstick cooking spray. You don't even have to salt and pepper them. And I will tell you, they make the best grilled veggies and caramelized onions and peppers you will ever have. And it's super healthy too, which is nice.
Yeah.
I know around the holidays, people always try to watch what they eat sometimes. Like I'm very carb conscious, and like, so I tend to think a little bit more low carb options and healthier options. My family doesn't get they don't get a choice because they get but you can also do your stuffing right in here. If you make homemade stuffing, it's great for that. And you can do your rolls. So any kind of crescent rolls, it's a lot faster and a lot easier than heating up your oven, because this does hold the 425-degree consistency of temperature. So even if you just need to pop a couple of rolls back in the microwave or back in the oven, this is a great, great tool that you're going to get that, and you're going to get that nice crisp bottom on too.
Wow.
So the pressure cooker, the microwave pressure cooker, I use this so much around the holidays. It's kind of ridiculous. So I made, let's see, what was it? Easter of this year. It was our first holiday in my grandparents' house with the smaller stove, and I didn't even think of it. And I'm like, okay, so how is this going to work? I'm in charge of cooking dinner. Okay, this is going to be fun. And then I'm like, wait a minute. My pressure cooker is amazing. It cooks everything in under like 15 minutes that I cook in it. So the green bean casserole, I use fresh green beans and I do everything right in there. It takes 12 minutes in the pressure cooker. So what do I do when that's done? I scoop it right out of the pressure cooker into my serving dish, and it's ready to go. Then I put on my scalloped potatoes in. 15 minutes in the microwave in my pressure cooker, ready to go. So there's what, a half an hour between two dishes.
Wow.
Normally,
And they taste like oven food. Like they still taste really good in the
oh yeah,
microwave. Do they?
oh
That's
yeah.
awesome.
The pressurized or the pressure of the pressure cooker cooks them, so you don't get like the crispiness on the outside from like when you bake it, but it's
Right.
really good. So I mean, if you need some fast, easy cooking, and I usually I fill the whole thing full and it feeds all 5 of us up here.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's so fast, which I absolutely love. Because then I'm not slaving over the stove. I don't have to worry about my pots boiling over, and I've only dirtied 2 dishes, one for the green casserole and one for the scalloped potatoes, which is the pressure cooker and a spoon.
That's
So,
awesome.
yes, I'm totally fine with that. So then you can also do your soups and your stews. You can do veggies in here if you want to do an abundance of veggies. I know we love a good mix of vegetables, especially carrots, orange juice, and some brown sugar in it. Oh, it's so good. This is perfect to do that in. You can also make homemade applesauce in here and cranberry sauce too. So this is kind of a huge, you can get a huge variety just out of this one product that you can market to all of your customers too, and your hostesses as a half off item as well. What did I just do? Put it up there. Keep moving my thing because I have to read the screen. So the Ultra Pro ovenware. Now this can be used in the microwave or the oven as well. So this is I don't even know what kind of plastic it's made out of, but it's really super lightweight, and it's a non-stick material as well. So you don't need any extra butters or oils, no non-stick cooking sprays, nothing like that. So again, it's going to be very delicious and healthy. You can do your turkey right in here. If you have a little bit bigger of a microwave, like I have a pretty decent sized microwave, I can actually fit that deep 6-quart pan right in my microwave. I have a pretty big microwave. So make sure that you just kind of ask your customers about that. Depending on how big their microwave is, some of them might not fit, and they don't have to rotate to be able to work properly either, which is nice. So same with the grill and the pressure cooker. In case if you guys didn't know that, they don't have to rotate to work properly. I know some hosts of mine don't have that rotating plate.
Gotcha.
But you can make any dressings. So any leftover turkey dressings that you have, you can make your homemade gravy right in it, which is super nice. Any brownies, this hands down the best brownies I've ever had in this Ultra Pro pan. It makes every brownie like the middle brownie, which is my favorite. So you can also do cakes. You can do potatoes. So back to scalloped potatoes. So usually if I do scalloped potatoes, they usually take about 45 minutes to an hour in the oven. So you take that versus a 15-minute pressure cooker scalloped potatoes, which is going to be the lesser of 2 evils. So you can also do stuffed peppers in here. So if you guys like to get a little non-traditional around the holidays, I know usually around Christmas time we just have a whole table full of food that like has nothing to do with Christmas. So we have a whole variety of everything. So stuffed peppers are definitely a great item to use. Our lasagna pan, the 13x9, is perfect if you hollow up the center of the pepper, stuff all your meat in there. You can actually stand them upright, and they are tall enough to stand them upright too. So then you also have the individual healthy portions. You have the small mini ones with the covers. So like I like zucchini lasagna sometimes. My husband absolutely hates zucchini. So a lot of times I will use these little ones for my little personal portions. So if you have somebody that's gluten-free or that can't eat whatever you guys are eating, you can always serve those up in those little individual portion ones. So that way they don't feel so left out, but they can still eat all of the holiday meals. Usually I do a regular potato and a sweet potato bake scalloped potato version, which is really, really good. So if you guys want that sweet potato scalloped potatoes, I'll be sure to post it too. It's really, really good.
Yes, please.
And you bake it with some nice Parmesan cheese on top. It's amazing. I made it last year for the first time. So, so you do have these individual portion options too, as well as a good variety of size. So depending on what they like, and whether they like the oval or the square or the rectangle, they can use them between the oven and the microwave. And then when they're being in the oven, if they aren't using them in the microwave, they can also do the tandem cooking with this as well. So what that means is what you do is you take your top and you can actually invert it, and you can use the top similar to how we use our stack cooker top, or with the bases interchange. So if you take Ultra Pro 2-quart casserole oval one and the Ultra Pro 3.7-quart casserole one. The two bases actually will fit on top of each other for a deeper and taller dish. So that's what we mean by tandem cooking. So that's another great use for this line. So if you have multiples of the same size and shape, they actually interchange with each other, which is really nice.
Oh, I've got to have that stuff.
Oh, Shirley, you got to get this on your wish list,
I
girl.
have everything else, but I just don't have that.
They are awesome. They're a must-have.
My wish list is growing and growing and growing.
Right? I think mine does too every day.
Yeah.
Okay, so then our stack cooking system, obviously it's our Say Yes offer right now, so you can still get it for that $30 before Friday with welcoming a new team member. So this is a great opportunity to actually showcase this before Friday too, is a great holiday meal cooking solution because you can do the 3-meal cooking at once. So you can have like, I know on my customer page I posted the other day, so my husband can't eat quinoa, but I have quinoa. So I did the boil in a bag quinoa and a boil in a bag rice, and then I put that in the base. Then I did spinach and provolone stuffed chicken wraps in the colander, so that way it's steamed with a little paprika over it and some fun seasonings. And then I did vegetables on the inverted top. And I put all of that right in the microwave for 18 to 20 minutes. And I had a complete meal done right in that stack cooking system. So if it's just you and your significant other, or you and your children, or anything like that, if you have a smaller family that you need to cook for, this is a great alternative that you can use. You can also do, I think it's called the chicken pickin' party, which you can actually take the 3-quart casserole, which is the biggest one, and then you can take the colander cone and put it right in the center and stand the chicken upright over the cone, kind of like beer can chicken. You guys have ever made beer can chicken?
Yes.
Essentially the same thing, just without a beer can, because you can't put metal in the microwave unless it's an Ultra or a Micro Pro. So then what it's going to do is you can put your potatoes and everything right around it, rub your seasonings on it, and it's going to go right in your microwave, and you can have that too. So there is a little different alternatives to doing your stack cooker. Same with Cornish game hens. That fit perfect in here too if you don't have the beans for a big turkey, anything like that, or if you don't eat turkey. You can also do your cobblers in here. You can do cakes. You can do pull-apart breads. You can do a dessert in here. Stuffing, potatoes, soups, and stews. I know I make my chicken and dumplings in this quite often now that I actually have started making them, and it takes 20 minutes in the biggest 3-quart casserole, and it makes the best chicken and dumplings ever. So these are some great no-bake ideas that you guys can give to your hostesses and your customers kind of going into the holiday season, whether they want them on their wish list, because they are all higher priced items. So it is more beneficial for them to take them as half-offs or free items too. Do you guys have any questions on this at all? Do you guys like this idea?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I really want them bad.
Which one? The Ultra Pro, really?
All of them. No.
Yeah.
Yes. I love our Ultra Pro.
The silicones seem really good too.
Yes, I love the silicones. They've slowly become my favorite. I mean, I'd earned a set. What did they have them like? They had them like last fall for an award, and then we had gotten them for free gifts at Lee. And I'd earned them last year, and I'd used the muffin pans, and I'm like, I had no idea what I was ever going to use a donut maker for, and then I actually started making it. I'm like, this is so much fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so so that's what I thought too. Okay, so then we have some holiday set selling and buying on a budget. How do you guys like those wordings?
Best words.
Yes. So you guys see that I have some graphics up here. So these are all pre-done by Tupperware. So the ones in the center are actually available in an entire set in the catalog, in case if you guys did not notice that. And same with the one on the right side of your screen with the Ultra Pro, the bowl, and the muffin tin. So Tupperware pre-packaged party packs already, which I think is super smart for them to put in this fall and holiday catalog, because
Yes.
nobody has to think about it. I mean, you literally just pay one price and you get the whole set, whether it's a bake and a take set, or it's an everyday usage set, or it's a preparation set. So you get all of that right in there. And the thing I love about the one on the left with the silicone baking mold and the stack cooker is there are so many different uses that you can utilize both of those products in. It is a great set that you can sell towards the holiday season of going to your customers and your hostesses over the next few weeks while we still have that rectangle baker on sale too.
It's awesome. It's a great cross-selling.
Yes, it is. Oh, Dewey. The dog's not like here. Okay, so then I want you guys to kind of look at this picture a little bit. So I did like a little collage for you guys just to kind of get some ideas on the different products that you can add together to create a gift basket or for set selling ideas. I'm a very visual person. You guys probably know that by now. So if I look at a gift set versus telling you what's going to be in a gift set, I'm much more prone to be like, ooh, I really like that one, or ooh, I really like that one, or that's a good idea. So especially with our spaghetti keepers on sale right now, the one over here on the left-hand side with the spaghetti dispenser. This is a great deal that you can actually take that spaghetti dispenser and you can make gift baskets with the spice shakers. You can use the pasta maker with it if you have a pasta maker. So these are some great ideas that you guys can pitch to your customers and your hostesses for gift giving for the holidays too. And with the bowl tower still on sale until Friday, there's a bowl tower set down here with the measuring cups, the spoons, the Tupper Minis. The Tupper Minis are still on sale. The soup basket up here, which it is getting into that cold and flu season, so these are great little gift givings any time of the year. Like, you could probably use one of these right now, right?
Yes. Oh my goodness.
So then you've got your pasta and your pasta night one up here in the upper right hand corner. You've got your counterscaping containers, the pasta container, modular mates to keep your pasta in. You've got everything. Then you've got your one-touch canisters. You can put your tea, your coffee, anything like that in. You can do that as well with your one-touch canisters. Then we've got great teacher gifts down here for when the apple keepers come back, or when they come out with exclusive color water bottles, or just any water bottles in general. You can make these into fun little gift giveaways as well too. You guys like seeing these visuals of these, the gift baskets? Okay.
That's pretty nice. We have to have one of them gift baskets.
What was that, Shirley?
I said, those look really nice. I wouldn't mind having one of them gift baskets.
Right? So, and if you guys like the cellophane wrap too, you can go to Michael's and you can actually buy these big bags, or they have, they're like self-shrinking bags. Then you just take your hair dryer and it'll shrink it up almost to like how this one is, and then the bowl down here. So it'll shrink right to your gift basket too.
That's awesome.
I'm watching my dogs. So our oldest dog has a issue and he doesn't have his diaper on right now, so I have to watch him. He's really old.
Aw.
Okay, so buying on a budget. So this is just a fun way for you guys to date new parties with, because what is better than buying on a budget when you don't have to spend a lot of money, right? You can get free shopping credit, you can get half price items, so you're essentially buying on a budget. So what that means is you have your customers and hosts, they can make a wish list of all the items that they want but maybe can't afford. And if you guys are anything like me, my wish list is always growing for new products. So, yes. So if you guys see on the bottom here, I do have a wish list down here, so I can always post that as well. So I always constantly, I know I've talked about this before when I do my door price slips at parties and I have everybody do their wish list on the back of the door price slips. So this is where this buying on a budget really comes in handy. So it's a great alternative to having everyone get what they want at a cost that they can afford. So even if they just purchase one or two things off of that item, there's other people off of the wish list. There's other people that are purchasing one or two items off their wish list. What you can do is you can put them all together and do a mystery hostess party out of it. Or if they order enough and get enough orders from their friends, just have a party for them. And they didn't even realize they just had a party, which is super fun. You can also have a budget blowout show for your host. So invite all of her friends, and you can call it a budget blowout show because she's going to get a ton of free stuff at half price stuff. She's going to exclusive bonus sets. So call it something fun, because then it sounds a lot more inviting and a lot more exciting. It sounds so much more fun than a party, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, a budget blowout show. So then they can have, they're buying on a budget party too. If they can't afford everything on their wish list, then they can have a budget blowout show too. So we all know everybody has a holiday or a budget for holiday shopping. So what fun ideas can you incorporate to our fun budget blowout show? I should have said budget blowout buying. So the party demos, focus on a lot of things that are budget friendly. Make meals that cost under $15. Make breakfast that cost under $5. Guys, if you think about it, a carton of eggs costs what, like $2 or $3? And if you think about that, if you spread that out over like 5 days, that's like 50 cents a day for breakfast if it's just an egg. So you pair that with our breakfast maker and you do a really easy breakfast maker demo, that's ridiculously budgeted. The lunches for $10. If you take our stack cooking system or our smart multi-cooker system or our grill or pressure cooker, you could do any of these lunches for under $10, which is crazy. So if you buy the rotisserie chicken, which is $4.98, and then if you buy the dumplings or the biscuits, which are, I think I bought the ones that were knockoffs, so they were like 69 cents a thing. And then if you buy the frozen peas and carrots, which I did, so those were like $2. So you're up to like what, $6 now? So the cream of chicken
Okay, how are you?
is like $2. So you're literally spending $10, and then you're stretching this over a whole week worth of meals. So this is where I'm telling you guys to kind of think about those recipes that are cheap to make, but that will last quite a long time too. How do you guys like this buying on a budget idea for daily parties? Yeah, you like that different word choices?
Yes.
Okay, so then we have the Kids in the Kitchen Fund. So every year they usually come out with this fun kitchen, Kids Kitchen Day, Kids in the Kitchen. They come out with different graphics. I know Linda posted them today. I've seen them floating around. I know one of the girls on our team asked about it a couple of days ago too. So on here you'll have the Kids Kitchen Day. There's a custom on here for cookies, cupcakes as well. So they are great for any of the bake and takes, which you can store these in, which is awesome. So if you guys have a stack cooker, I do a lot of these no-bake things in our stack cooking system. So because it is microwave, it doesn't stain, it melts everything quite easily. So you can use a silicone rectangular form for a lot of these no-bake treat ideas that I did list over here. The silicone mini spatula, which is on sale right now, which is great for this too. Or even the 3-piece canister set, which is also on sale, which is kind of why I put this bake and take set up here. So that way, if the adults wanted to actually do a bake and take, so that they can buy the little set for their kids for the mixing and the preparing, and then the adults can use this bake and take set. So you're realistically looking about like $80 for everything, and they have everything they need to recreate it. They can reuse it over and over again and get this sweet deal while it's on sale too. So some of the no-bake treat ideas I have listed over here. So there's peanut butter squares. I don't know, do any of you guys remember? So it would have been Donna, Colleen, and Nicole. I don't know if you guys remember, I don't know, it was a couple Easters ago. I took the egg insert trays and I made homemade Reese peanut butter eggs in them with peanut butter and confection. Okay, so that is the same exact recipe that I used for those no-bake peanut butter eggs is for these peanut butter squares, but you use it in the silicone rectangle form. So instead of using it in the egg tray insert, you would just use, put your peanut butter mixture down first and then pour your chocolate ganache over top of it, let it cool, and then you can cut it right into squares. Well, you'll want to flip it out before you cut it in squares. So you can use this no-bake recipe on that as well. The Snow Much Fun mix, which is in a couple of slides, which I have some recipes in here for you guys too. So that it will be on a couple slides down. Reindeer food is pretty much just puppy chow, dog food, whatever you want to call it. I grew up with it as puppy chow. You take Chex Mix and cocoa powder, I think it's cocoa powder or white powdered sugar, peanut butter, and you take like a mixture of M&Ms, pretzels, marshmallows. It's really, really good. And then you mix it all together in a bath bowl. You shake it and you can spread it out and just let it cool. And then you can cut it into bars. You can form it into molds. I'm sorry, my dogs are making a lot of noise in the background. You can also do peppermint bark right in this rectangle silicone mold as well if you don't have our silicone Wonder Mat. The rectangle form is great for this bark recipe. Same with the muffin mix or even the waffle maker. It's a great idea to put the peppermint bark in because it's melted chocolate. So it's great that you can do that too. Crack candy, the silicone rectangle form is great for crack candy. And I actually saw a recipe. You guys all know what crack candy is, right?
No.
Okay, so you take, you guys don't, that's so crazy you guys don't know what it is. So they call it crack candy because literally you eat it and you can't stop eating it like a crackhead. So you take saltine crackers and you take caramel, and then you pour the saltine, after you layer the saltines, you take a layer of caramel and then you layer saltines and a layer of caramel, and you literally just layer it, and then you put some sea salt on top of it, and it is the best thing ever because that caramel will soak into the saltines, and then you pull it apart. It's the most delicious thing ever, but it's like eating raw sugar. It's super, super sweet, but it's really, really good. And you
Sounds addicting.
It is. That's why it's called crack candy.
Yeah.
So, like, I know last year, I actually did a cooking class with that last year, and we added pretzels, we did M&Ms on top, we did marshmallows on top. I'll have to share, there's an album on our team page from our cooking classes last year that you guys should look at too. So a lot of these, or some of these are actually on there that we did too. So then there's also no-bake cookie bars. So if you love raw cookie dough like me and you don't want to buy it, you can actually make it at one of these kids' kitchen days, and the kids can eat it while they're making it. There's no raw eggs in it, so they're not going to have to do all of that. I actually found a website today that had 15 different no-bake recipes, so I'm going to post that link. I'm going to actually try and post it with our YouTube video so that when you click the description, it will actually have the links to that website, so you could just click it and it should take you right to there. I haven't done that before, so that's going to be a new experience for me. But I am going to try and link that right to our YouTube video, so that it will always be stuck with this video too. Caramel popcorn balls. If you guys take kettle corn and you make a simple caramel, which you can take, I think it's like a half a cup or a quarter cup of heavy cream, corn syrup, and I think there's like 2 other things, but it's really, really easy. You pop it in your Vent and Serve and you pop it in the microwave for a minute and you have perfect, easy caramel. So then you take that and you pour it right over the popcorn. I use the kettle corn because the kettle corn's sweeter, so it has a little bit of that salty sweetness to it too. And then you can add in your pretzels, you can put marshmallows in it, and then what you do is I wear gloves just because I'm a sticky hands person. So I put gloves on and then you form it into little popcorn balls and then you have yummy caramel corn balls. So you can do that too. Lots of no-bake ideas for No-Bake November.
Mm-hmm.
You guys like all these ideas?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so if there's any of these that you guys want recipes for, send me a message either right now to my phone or post it on our team chat, and I will post recipes for all of these for that you guys want it to. Okay, so then this is our fun challenge. So Becky, this is kind of what I was talking about, and Shirley, what I was talking about when I said, you know, I had you in mind when I was doing this. So one of my friends actually posted this. She's in a different direct selling company. So this is a challenge that she had posted, and I just kind of tweaked it and made it to our specifications because I thought it was super, super fun. So we think of $1,000, right? And when we usually say that to people, they're like, holy cow, that's a lot of money. Like Shirley, you said it for a perfect example. You're like, that's crazy amount of money. So what this challenge is designed to do is over a week challenge, and I'm going to post this graphic too, so that way you guys can share it with the wordings as well. So it won't have like the backgrounds, it'll be the picture and then the text. You guys can literally just copy and share. So you are looking for holiday helpers. When your challenge is sell $1,000 in 7 days, your first thought is, oh, hell no, that's way too hard. But the second thought is, but what if you did? So putting this out there for the world to see, you're on a mission and looking to help you check off one thing off your holiday shopping list early, because remember, Christmas is still like a month and a half away. So it can be as small as a Tupper Mini, which is only $15, or hosting a free 30-minute epic event to help me find new customers, which essentially would be a 30-minute Facebook party, an instant party, a stop and shop, anything like that. So comment below if you want to help a sister out. So then down below, you have your 7-day, $100 every day. You've got 7 spots for $100. So each day for that week, you have a goal of to sell $100. And then by the end of that week, you will have a minimum of $700 in sales. That doesn't include when you put it in as a party, all of the hostess rewards, the half off items, or anybody that spends over $100. If you get more than $100 in a day, you can get $200 in a day. So that is a minimum of the $700 for the whole week. Isn't that fun? It's a pretty simple, it looks like a pretty simple breakdown, right? So I'm personally going to be doing this too. So I'm actually going to start it on Saturday because that's when our month starts. So that's when I'm going to start this. So you guys can run this for a whole week. Run it for a week, run it every other week. I mean, we've got 5 weeks in November, or 5 weeks in November. So if you guys even do it twice a month, I mean, that's still, if you get your $700 2 times in the month of November, that's $1,400, you guys, before hostess stuff. Because remember, you're getting sales credit for your half off items. So if somebody takes that Micro Pro Grill, it's another $100. So there's $1,500.
Yes, please.
So this is a great little breakdown. It's super simple, it's easy, it's fun. Go live on your Facebook pages talking
Can I
about
get
it.
one? Just not anytime, just whenever
Especially
you have a
with
sec.
winter weather coming. I know we
Red,
were
if
talking
you
about
have
snow earlier, but you know, we want to prepare ahead. So this is a great little fun thing to do, which I'm going to talk about towards the end too. So one of the enders or end line talks about winters. So you can do this all through the winter too, which is super nice. Who's excited about this idea? Yeah, I see Nicole shaking her head. Yes, I'm excited about this idea. I saw it and I'm like, oh, I have to put that in our meeting. Okay, so the recipe idea to get you through the holidays. So on 2 of these screens, I actually posted 2 complete recipes. So I know we're not going to have time for you guys to write down all of the recipes in its entirety. So I did take a screenshot of it and I will be posting them, but I wanted to give you guys 2 different ideas. So one is a Thanksgiving recipe and one is one of those no-bake recipes, the Snow Much Fun ones, which have to do with our hostess gift sets of our thank you gift, the snow snack cups, but you can use the normal snack cups too. So the first one is a holiday roasted turkey with orange sage butter. Doesn't that look delicious?
Sounds it.
Yes. So on both of these recipes, if you guys do not know, we do have our fresh blog from Tupperware that has a ton of recipes. And this is actually one of the recipes off of the fresh blog. So I'll be posting a link to the fresh blog too in the description on the video. Hopefully that works too. So you'll be able to click that right there. But this is the recipe for the holiday roasted turkey. And it explains to you what products that you can use so you don't have to Tupperize it. It's already Tupperized. You can do this right in your Ultra Pro, which I know you talked about earlier. This turkey looks so good. So this is a great little holiday easy recipe. Even at a party you could do this. If you cooked it beforehand and then brought it to the party and finished it in the oven, or started it in the microwave, finished it in the oven, you could do anything like that. So I thought this was a really fun Thanksgiving recipe idea for you guys. That was kind of a little different than the recipe we normally talk about, just because of the holiday. So I thought I'd share that with you guys. Do you guys like this recipe?
Yeah, it looks yummy.
I kind of think that's how I'm going to make my turkey this year.
It looks really good.
It does look really good.
Sorry,
So-
my doctor came in. I had to leave.
It's okay. We have the Let It Snow mix or Snow Much Fun mix. So this is pretty much made similar to our puppy chow. So these you can pre-portion out again. You can use snack cups, you can use the little ideables. You can even use the dating gifts that we have, the little round gold dating gifts that are $1 a piece. I know usually when I do classes, I usually give them one of those to take home with them just as a free thank you gift for that.
Mhm.
So this is another quick idea that you can use, and this is all done in your stack cooker.
Fine.
Excuse me, stack cooker as well.
Okay.
Okay. Then we have our November team challenges. Who's excited for November? I know I am. Who's up for some fun challenges? Nobody's excited?
Oh, I'm excited, but you know.
It's just one puff of that.
And this is
That's okay. Okay, so we have a November team challenge goal to reach $25,000 in our 5-week sales month, which is totally doable. So that breaks it down to only $5,000 per week of our team. So within the 5 weeks, so 5 times 5 is 25. You like how I did easy math like that? Nicole's laughing at me, so surely. It's fine. You guys should know me by now. So we have our $25,000 sales goal, which we have some fun new prizes to give away this month, which I'm super excited about. So who is going to step up your business to another level. So any of our current managers are hired. Don't worry, I didn't leave you guys, your consultants out either. Nicole's just looking at it like, really? So if you are a current manager or hire, are you wanting to take your business to the next level, making more money and more opportunities for both you and your team, then this challenge is for you. So each of you will receive a manager unit goal from me for the whole 5-week month of November to help contribute to our $25,000 team goal, which are actually sitting in the mailbox as we speak, ready to go out tomorrow morning. So, but how do you earn these amazing awards? Like, how many of you guys want this award? These awards, yeah. So I actually went back and I dug out some of them out of my logo bin that I stashed away. So it's easy as 1, 2, 3. So the first one is to meet or exceed the goal given to you by your director, i.e. me, which will be on your packet. So then you also need to be paid as a manager, which is having $500 in personal sales or higher, and you will receive a guaranteed logo gift from me. And that's also, I forgot to put a piece in there. So it's also supposed to say you have to meet your minimum too and step up a level. So that's not in there, but it's supposed to be in there. So it is a race to the top. So the first person to meet or exceed their goal gets the first pick. So it will work just in the order as you guys promote and step up a level. The second one to meet or exceed your goal will choose next. I swear I'm not on drums right now. The third to meet or exceed your goal will choose next, and so on. So we will go as long as we've got 7 managers. So if we give away all 7, then we give away all 7. That's totally fine. I picked out enough gifts to give everybody. So who wants to earn one of these amazing logo awards? Yay! Okay. So then, those of you that are consultants right now on our call, which all of you except Colleen is, but that's all right. We have gifts for you too. So any consultant who steps up to manager for the first time, you guys love this logo tablecloth, right? Yes.
It is pretty.
So if your answer is yes, then this challenge is for you. And how do you earn one? It's easy as 1, 2, 3. So if you just hold 1 to 3 personal parties in the 5-week month of November using our sales formula that we had earlier in the slideshow, so that is anywhere between $500 and $1,500 in personal sales you'll want to have. And welcome in 3 or more new team members utilizing the amazing new Say Yes offer, which I don't know what it is yet, but it will be utilizing the Say Yes offer, and have them submit at just one standard party of $500. So all 3 of your new consultants must have the $500 to get this in. So what does that mean for you? So I kind of did the challenge like this to benefit you guys too, because what that's going to do is it going to activate your new consultants. It's also going to get both you and your new consultant the second portion of the Say Yes offer. On top of it, it's also going to be helping you in your team sales to be doing your final team goal to help earn this tablecloth as well. So then the next one is to have $3,000 in combined sales of your personal sales and your 3 new team members' sales. So what does that mean? So let's say I'll use Nicole for instance. So Nicole, if you have $1,500, then all you need to do is have your 3 new team members have $500 apiece, and there's your $3,000 right there. Okay, so that makes sense math-wise? Okay. So then when you do that, this tablecloth is yours. And I have a good handful of them, guys. So more than one person can earn this. So Shirley, if you do this, you can earn one. Nicole, if you do this, you can earn one. Becky, if you do this, you can earn one. I feel like Oprah. You get a tablecloth. You get a tablecloth. Yes. So I'm super excited about this challenge because I know you guys love our tablecloths, and I know you guys want them for vendor shows, for your parties, everything like that too. So it's excited about this challenge. Woo woo!
I'm excited about any of them.
Yay! Okay. So, I'm doing good on time. I was trying to keep it about an hour tonight. I shortened it. Okay, so then we have, so I was watching Trolls last night, and that's what I thought of when I wrote this. So no one left behind November recruiting challenge. Like, no Trolls left behind. Yeah, I'm like 5 years old. That's fine. So we have our perfect 10 challenge. I cracked myself up. So when we achieve our perfect 10, which is our minimum for the month, of new team members welcomed in the month of November, we will give away a free kit. Now, I've continued to do this all month long, so when we reach our minimums, this is going to happen for the rest of the year. So November, there's only 2 months left. So November and December, but we're going to continue it all next year as well. So this is something new that we're going to continue every single month. So when we hit our recruiting goal, then we're going to be giving away a free opportunity kit in the month for the new consultants that join. So how can we achieve this? So you want to ask everyone that we come into contact with, and I'm going to be sharing a file with you guys on who you can talk to and who you can ask, to kind of basic outline of these 5 bullet points, so that way it goes a little bit more in depth. So I'm going to be sharing that with you guys as well after the team meeting, so I will be uploading that. So asking everyone we come into contact with, sharing the opportunity information that they won't want to miss out on, i.e. the Say Yes offer, all of our confident start offers, all of our new hostess opportunities. Usually 95% of my hostesses end up joining, just because they already love the products, which you see in the next one. Talk to your hostesses. They'll be your best people because they already love the products. They're having a party, so you know they're already in love with it. So why not take it one step further and show them the commission that they could have made if they were the consultant. And I did make up a fun graphic for that if you guys want to take that and staple it to your brochures after your parties. I do have a little info card that says, you know, thank you for partying with Nicole. You helped her earn such and such and free. If she was a consultant for this party, she would have made like $200. And then it says it right on there. And I attach it to each one of my brochures when it comes in, if I hand deliver them. So you have friends do you have friends who can use some extra holiday cash? I mean, we're in that last final crunch month and a half before Christmas. Everyone's kind of scavenging. Black Friday is coming up. Who wants some extra cash for the holidays? Who wants to save a little for the next summer vacation? Me. I know I've got a couple trips coming up next year, so I need that extra summer vacation holiday money. So I'm going to be talking the opportunity as well. So don't doubt yourself. The worst they will say is no, right? Okay, so take that personal 100 no challenge, which I'm going to be posting again. I know I've posted it before, but be sure to take that 100 no challenge and really challenge yourself to talk to 100 people, because you might get 10 no's before you get 1 yes. You might get 2 yeses for 20 no's. So you never know. Literally, pun intended, you never know. Okay. Challenge. Becky's like laughing away.
Leanna,
Yes, Donna.
did you need a playmate when you were younger?
Yes, I did.
Really?
Yeah.
You are so self-entertaining.
I'm very self-entertained.
There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's a good thing.
I had dogs when I was younger. They were my best friends. It's fine. They still are. Okay, so at least I can make you guys laugh. That's a good thing.
Yeah, you put everybody in a good mood.
Oh, good. Well, that's my goal. Aim to please. Okay, so challenge yourself to see just how many you can achieve, and eventually it will lead to a yes. So I really do challenge you guys to take that 100 no challenge and go out and talk to 100 people. Message some people on Facebook, text people that you know, message your friends and family. You don't know unless you ask. I will tell you guys this, it wasn't about recruiting, but it was about dating a party. I was talking to another direct selling representative who had ordered from my hostess party today, and we had made no mention of a party on the actual party yet, because it was a Facebook party. I hadn't done my postings on it yet. And she had ordered $120 worth of stuff. And she's like, you know, that's all I could get right now. She wanted the BOGO sets, whatever. So long story short, I had asked her, I go, you know, have you thought about, you know, are you interested in hosting your own show to help your hostess get her exclusive rewards? And I used a little bit different wording than that, but you know, regardless that she was another direct selling company, you know, had I not asked her, she ended up dating a party, and she's never had a Tupperware party, and she's never had a Facebook party. So, and I mean, granted, she does live out of state, so I can't actually go and do an in-home one. She lives down in Tennessee. So, but she was super excited about it, and had I not asked her, it never would have even come up. I never would have dated that party had I not asked her and be willing to take a no for an answer. So sometimes you have to ask to get that no, even though sometimes it might be a yes. So don't doubt yourselves. Okay. So winter is coming. How many of you guys watch Game of Thrones? I do. I'm addicted to it. Okay, so then you guys will get that meme that I made. So winter is coming. Prepare your more for your core. So this is where I was talking about previously in our previous slide about that. So this is some good ideas to maximize your more and what you can do either if you're out of work or you have a day off or your kids are homesick, if your road is snowed in. I know if you go up to the higher elevations here, a lot of times there's already snow. So there's good reasons that or good opportunities that you have to maximize your more while you're at home instead of just being like, oh, I can't go to a party today because the roads are closed or it's raining too hard or it's storming. So don't make excuses. You can maximize your more. What does that mean for us as consultants? If the snow hasn't hit you yet, be prepared for when it does. Book the more of your business. And what do I mean by that? Facebook parties. Facebook parties are a huge thing right now for some reason, and they are like blowing up out of style. So if you guys have not jumped on any of those Cinch Share trainings that I've shared with you guys, they are an amazing training service that I'm actually going to be doing. I haven't decided if I want to do like an interactive video with you guys or if I just want to do a video and walk through it and you guys can just watch it. I haven't really decided on that yet, but I've actually been doing a lot of trainings with them to see how it all integrates. And when you sign up for their account too, it is the first 30 days are free, and then I believe it's $9.99 a month after that. But if you're doing a lot of continuous scheduled postings, it's totally going to be worth it. I mean, you're going to pay for it with one Facebook party's commission, or one party's commission, should I add. But there is actually an option for team sharing on there. So if you have a Cinch Share account, I can be an admin and make an actual folder with all of the graphics that you guys need that you guys can just go in there and pull from, and you can post it. So there's tons of different options that are available to you guys for that reason, which is kind of why I've been doing a lot more of those trainings to get more familiar with it. So that way I can bring that back to you guys. I've also been working with one of my other director friends to help you guys too. She does the tag team trainings. If you guys have ever heard of the tag team, she does the 30-minute Facebook party trainings. So she's actually giving me all of her notes and her videos on that. So I can bring that back to you guys too, and how to maximize your Facebook parties, how to get more people involved in your Facebook posts and in your groups, things like that. So that's another thing that I'm going to be working for. Yes, Nicole, I saw you unmuted.
That's all through Cinch Share?
Which one? The tag team isn't through Cinch Share. So that's actually, they're two girls that do a lot of video. I think the course is like $300 that you have to pay for, which is why I haven't done it. So I texted my friend that I knew had done it, and her business leader uses it a lot, and she's got all of the training info from the director. So she's passing it on to me, and she's going to train me on it and how to do it. And I'm going to bring that back to you guys too. So I know I talked to her today, and she's going to try and do it this weekend. So hopefully in November, I'll be able to launch it for you guys and get to know all that. But the Cinch Share is the one that's the first 30 days is free, and then it's $9.99 after that.
That's the one that automatically posts on your...
Correct. Yeah. So you can go in, like I did all of mine. So I spent probably an hour today, and I have 2 Facebook parties going on right now, and I did all of my posts up until Friday morning. So I spent an hour and I did 2 Facebook parties, and I did 1 post per hour or 1 post every 2 hours, depending on how you want to space it out. And then all I have to do is when they comment on there, then I can just comment right back. So I'm not spending my entire day sitting there, oh, an hour went by, I need to post again. Oh, an hour went by, I need to post again. So it's doing everything for you. And you can also post links on there. You can do your VIP link. You can post videos on there. So there's a ton of stuff that you can do that's a lot easier going forth with it too.
I think that's where I need most of my help, because I'm not sure what I'm doing at all on Facebook.
Okay, Becky.
Like, I'm just so new to this that I've tried, but I can't get a lot of people to respond. I'm not sure who's seeing it. So
I'm making a note for you, Becky.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I got like a $200 sale, but after that, I haven't done anything. I can't get anything else. I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
Okay, well, hopefully I can help you fix that.
Yes, ma'am, please.
Okay, so then live demos. So I know live demos is such a big deal for you guys. Some of you guys don't like doing them. I really, really encourage you guys to do them. I know I really encouraged Nicole to do it when she was super nervous to do it, and I can tell the difference that it has made just in her group page from when she does them. I mean, you've dated a couple parties off of your live videos when I've been on, and if I'm part of your guys' group, like I will hop on and, you know, encourage the customers, and I'll ask questions because they don't really know that I'm your director. They, you know, and they see me asking questions and or making mention of, oh, well, I didn't know you could do this. So I'm on there to help you guys too when you guys are doing it. So don't be afraid to make a fool of yourself, guys. It's only Tupperware. I mean, you see how ridiculous I act. I mean, just be yourself. It's fine. Yes, Nicole.
Oh, no, I was just gonna say, I've also, I had one lady that since I did my lives, is on one of my parties. She joined our
Oh,
team.
yep, she did.
From doing the live, and if it wasn't for the live, I would have never had her.
Yep. So even though they are kind of scary, I really encourage you guys to do them. I mean, it's really no different than what we're doing right now, except you don't see the people on the other end. So you see their comments and they can see you, but they don't, or you don't see them. So in turn, I think that's actually easier. I mean, if you guys are really nervous about it, you can do kind of what I did with my smart multi-cooker and the breakfast maker videos, if you guys have watched those yet, that I did for one of my Facebook parties last week, that are uploaded on our YouTube page. So you can go and you can make a video like that. Now, it doesn't have to be fancy like mine. Like, I added music and like slides and fun stuff like that, but that's just me. And so you can do a video like that. Like, I know Colleen had started out doing a couple of videos like that, and then you can just post them like normal. Videos are so much more effective sometimes than just posting, than looking at a picture. I mean, you guys can post pictures all day long, but if I'm sitting there watching somebody do something, it's so much more effective visually, especially for somebody that's a visual person, saying, oh, I can't believe that that's really what it does. So I really encourage you guys to do live videos, or even a video and just upload it too. It doesn't have to be anything extravagant. Just use your breakfast maker. That's what Nicole started out doing it, just making a couple eggs in your omelet maker. You can do your cold callings. If you are home in the cold winter days, it's a great day to do cold callings. So what do I mean by cold callings? So people that you get leads from, or people that you know on Facebook, give them a call out of the blue. Tell them you say, hey, tell them what's new at Tupperware. So that's what I mean by cold calling too.
Okay.
So snail mailing brochures, your 5 brochures and 5-day mailings. So what do I mean by that too? So if you have past customers, past hostesses, past vendor show leads, pick 5 of them out every week and send 5 of them. So by the time that your 5th one is mailed out, your first one should be getting their brochure with a nice little handwritten note right in the mail, full of the sales. I will tell you guys, when I actually do this, I get a good substantial amount of little orders, and they add up to be a party or 2. So this really does work. Just make sure you're doing that follow-up with them, because that's going to ensure, if you guys are like me, you need a constant post-it note stuck to your forehead or a reminder on your phone. So if they get something in the mail, make sure you follow up with them, because a lot of times, even though it's fun mail, it might just get tossed aside. I know I'm totally guilty of it sometimes in the mail. Private message past hostesses. We have a lot of great hostess opportunities going on right now, you guys. Going into the holiday season, we still have that gold set. We have this amazing double baking set, or baking prep set that we have with our exclusive, like the fix and mix bowl and the exclusive other bowls. They're amazing colors. Like, I'm kind of obsessed with the colors that we have right now. But message your past hostesses that haven't had a party in a while, or that maybe wanted to date a party, but they didn't ever date their party, or that canceled their party a couple of months ago. So get back in touch with your past hostesses and really kind of drive them back up again. Show them what's new. Anything that you can do outside of the home parties when it snows or when weather gets bad. You guys always should carry brochures with you wherever you go. I mean, talk about Tupperware. Bring a lunch bag with you. Bring a water bottle with you. I'm always constantly bringing my thermal. I bring my water bottle almost every day to kickboxing class when I go. So, I mean, I've actually dated a couple parties from people at kickboxing. I've gotten a couple orders from it. So even just having it there, and people are like, oh my gosh, is that Tupperware? It's a great conversation starter to have with something so little. Blizzard Bash parties. I love doing Blizzard Bash parties when it snows out because you know everybody's home. Somebody will want to have a Tupperware party. Everybody is home when it snows. You're stuck inside, unless they're stuck in Buffalo and I-90 snowed in their car. Hopefully they have a full tank of gas and cell phone service. But you will want to do Blizzard Bash parties. And all that is, guys, is a Facebook party. But call it something fun. Just like you're buying on a budget party. Call it a Blizzard Bash party. I apparently like the bees. Blizzard Bash and buying on a budget. So that is a great thing. And I actually have some fun graphics that I made up last year when we got like 18 inches of snow dumped on us on one day. And I'm like, I'm at home. What's everybody else doing? I'm going to put in a Blizzard Bash party. I ended up dating 4 parties. So people are home. You just have to get out there and, you know, be able to ask them. Mystery host parties. So if you guys have not done a mystery hostess party yet, I would really encourage you guys to do one. I'm actually going to be starting one next week for my personal customer group. But if you guys would like a mock mystery hostess party, it's very similar to a Facebook party, just the logistics of it are a bit different, and you can kind of run this however you want to give away the hostess items is really up to you. I break mine up, so I get one winner that gets the free credit, I have one that takes the free thank you gift, I have one that takes all the half off items, or I know other people that have done other companies that give everything away to one person. So you can really kind of make this your own, and you can make the challenges exactly how you want it. Like I usually with mine, you have to place a $25 order to get in on the mystery hostess. We have to reach a certain level, so I don't do it unless it reaches the $275, which is the party average or the party minimum for the hostess rewards. So there is different stipulations, but you guys can have fun with it. Make it a Blizzard Bash mystery host if you want to. A multi-host party. So if you guys have a couple of hostesses that are all friends that maybe live out of state, or it's snowing out, or they're long distance, or that they all want to get it together and have a Facebook party, but maybe their schedules don't coincide, so they can't have an in-home, make it a multi-host party. And what that is it's pretty much a huge Facebook party with 2 or more hostesses. So, and it's super, super fun. I did one of these I think last month I did one where I had 3 hostesses, and we did all of them right in the same event, and we did an in-home one. We had it at a local fire hall. And so we all got their people there, and I set out invites to everyone. I host coached every single host separate. So that's what's going to be key with doing the multi-host is you want to coach each individual hostess as an individual hostess. I don't coach them together because a lot of times if you're doing them in a group setting, it can be overwhelming or translations get lost, and I don't feel as focused on that one host. So if you're treating it as one party and one hostess, it's really going to be a lot more beneficial, I found out. So multi-host parties are super, super fun too. I usually do a little bit more drawings with those just because there is more people, but those are some fun ideas too. So you guys like these more ideas?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect. So important dates to remember. I don't know why that went up like that. Okay. That back graphic's not supposed to be there. It changed. Something happened to my computer earlier and it like went wonky. Like it wouldn't let me save the file. So maybe that's why. Okay, so important dates to remember. So November 10th is our Fall Fest for those of you guys that are local. It is at 10 a.m. at the UMCL Church. It will be I think we're doing quarterly reviews, we're doing recognition, we're doing training. I will be doing some video segments on and off throughout the day, and I will post them up on our team YouTube page just because the videos usually are too long to post on chat or on Facebook. So I will upload them, onto there where you guys can watch them. I know for SpringFest, I know I had uploaded the videos from SpringFest from all the trainings, but again, they get lost in Facebook, which is another reason why I started this YouTube one. So I will actually post the SpringFest trainings that they did on our YouTube page too. So those will be up there. And then we have our Tupperware Wings team meeting. Our next Zoom will be Wednesday, November 28th at 8 p.m. So it'll be right here on Zoom, the last Wednesday of every sales month. So if you guys have the calendars and you want to go and mark it ahead, you can do that too. We're also still doing the one-to-one individual trainings if you want to step up to a leadership level, getting more out of your personal business, and if you want to date more parties during the month and recruit. We can work on that during your one-on-one as well. Pretty much what that does is I set up a date and a time with you, and we either get together in person, via Zoom, or over the phone, whatever is easiest and works best for both of us. And it's usually about an hour or two it takes, and I kind of help you guys build your personal business a little bit more on the areas that's more catered to what you need versus a whole group of what we're doing right now. So if that's something you're interested in, like Becky, that's what I was mentioning earlier. I wrote a note down for you.
Yes.
And Shirley as well too. So, and then we also have some new training videos coming out on YouTube. I'm working on the DIY flyer. I have some editing left to do on that, and then that will be uploaded as well. So if you want to learn how to make your own flyers and invitations, there are some product demo videos that I uploaded last week, I believe. This team meeting will also be uploaded tomorrow. It'll be uploaded by tomorrow evening for viewing, so you can go back and rewatch as well. And if you guys do have any suggestions for any new videos that you want me to do, or any trainings, anything like that, I am open, all ears. Whatever you ladies need me to do, I will do for you guys.
Now, will I have an idea, like, every time you're doing a training, so I can just kind of at least be hearing more and watching more, so I can learn faster? Like, will I always know what's going to be coming up?
Yes, so they're usually posted on our team page as well, so I usually search for them. And if you are on, I think I sent you our YouTube channel yesterday or the day.
Yeah, I got on that a little bit today.
So just click subscribe on that, and whenever I upload a new video, it'll actually alert you on your notification if you have the app downloaded.
Awesome.
Give you a notification for that too. So whenever I upload anything new, it'll alert you in both places.
Awesome, thank you.
You're welcome. So then I want to know what your guys' takeaway from today is. See, the graphics missing. Your guys' takeaway. What did you guys feel helped you guys the most? Did you guys like, what best idea did you guys like, or what are you most excited about November for?
I want the $7
graphic. Yep. Okay. Awesome. I know. I really liked that when I saw it. Awesome. Thanks, Shirley.
I'm just really excited to I kind of went in it blinded, so it's nice now to see that there's a path that you can take. There's people that'll help you along that step. Like, that to me is just making me take a breath and I can do this, because I was really confused.
Yes.
So that's been awesome.
You have a whole team here to help you, girl.
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, the videos really help on YouTube because you can watch them over and over. And over.
Yes, I realized that today. That was awesome.
Yes. Oh, good. I'm so happy that you guys are really liking that YouTube channel.
Yes.
It's something new that we just started doing, so I hopefully will have even more videos by the end of the year, and I really hope that it's there to stay for you guys, and it really helps you guys in the long run too.
Okay. Awesome.
Nicole, what is your takeaway?
I like the no bake November.
I do too. We just make those corny things, right?
Right.
Those are the things people love, though. Like,
I know.
that seems to be what's so catchy, is if they're corny, they're fun. You know what I mean? Like,
yes. And I'm totally that corny person too.
yeah, me too, 100%. And all of my friends expect it, so we'll be okay with that.
Exactly. You guys expect it from me, I'm sure. Awesome.
The cinch share, I know I've been on some of the other calls with that, but I'm going to really look into that because I've been doing more Facebook parties. But the problem is getting people to join in and actually interact and go throughout the week. Once I get to the live, more people are active on that. But I would like to see it throughout the whole entire week and not just at the live.
Okay, yeah, and I did make a note down in here too to help to work with you with that too. So if you want help setting it up and showing how to do everything, they have a whole tutorial. That's what I love about the cinch share. So they literally have all of their training right on their app or their website. So if you need to figure out how to do something, it's literally at the touch of your fingertips. So you don't have to search for how to do something. Like, that's how I learned how to do it, was just watching all of their tutorial videos and reading their information. So they have a lot of stuff that you can actually read through to learn how to do it. And they have weekly trainings on Facebook too. So like I know I've shared the last couple that they've done. So they've got a ton of training resources to actually help you learn even more and expand your knowledge and how to engage your posts more too, which is nice.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
That will be helpful.
Yes. Would anybody else like to share their takeaway?
I liked everything that we did tonight, but I just want to say that all the new products that they have out, I use those all summer long, and I can still have nice hot meals and not heat up my house because they're
Yes.
I
It's so
love
crazy.
that.
I mean, I totally don't mind heating up, making my oven on, or turning my oven on these last couple of days, but
Oh yeah, but for the summertime they're great.
yeah, it's crazy. Yes, yes, I love that. So our last and final slide, which you guys have all been waiting for. So this is a on our team call. So you are the first to see the new samples starting tomorrow. So you guys get a whole 6-hour sneak peek ahead of time of what our new samples are to come. I do have the actual brochure if you guys wanted to see the brochure, but I just put the samples up here for you guys so you could see them. So we have our roaster with a rack, which I'm so excited about. Holy bowls, I'm excited about our roaster. It won't even fit in my oven and I own it.
That's awesome.
I was so excited, and I'm just like, I got it in, and I'm like, yeah, this doesn't even fit in my oven. So we have that. Then we have the Click Series peeler set, which everyone goes crazy for because it has the 3 different peeler settings. It's a nice storage case. We've got the 4-piece stacking canister set. Usually it's just been the 3-piece. Like, so that's a good one. The flavor saver container, the place for seals. We have the baking buddies, the little kid set, the giant canister. The stuffables are going back on sale from BOGO, which I absolutely love, especially this time of year with all the holiday leftovers. Then you have your holiday host prep set still on sale, which you can still sample, and all of this goodness. Who's excited about that?
That's awesome. Are these for us to buy, or are these for
Yes,
what?
these are for you as a consultant.
Okay. Okay.
The price in the yellow. So
Okay.
you're available 1 sample per item. So then the retail price is what the customers would pay, or what you would essentially pay the value of as well.
Okay.
You would get the sales credit too.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I could order these things and it's something I can use or I can send out. Okay. Okay.
If it's something for you personally to use to show, you can do a video with it and show everybody
Sweet.
what's got in, everything like that. I'm super excited for this oven roaster. Let me
Oh my goodness, I am too.
It is awesome. If you guys do those huge family get-togethers, you could do a whole deep dish lasagna. I think it's out on my back porch. I think I put it out there because I can't use it. But it's legitimately like this deep. Like you could probably put a good 15 pounds of pasta in this.
Wow.
It's ginormous, but
That is.
Yeah, I mean, you could probably fit. Colleen, have you seen this in person?
Yes, I used one last Sunday.
So
Used it
how
last
big of
Sunday.
a turkey do you think you could fit in this? Like a 20-pound, 30-pound?
Well, after you put it in there, you have to be able to lift it.
Well, yeah, that's true.
That's funny.
Okay, well, how big of a turkey do you think would really fit in here?
You could easily put a 20-pound turkey in there, but it's a very heavy pan.
Okay. Yeah, I love how easy it is to clean this too. So I mean, you don't have to let it soak. You can literally, thank you, Colleen. You can literally just dump everything right out and it'll slide right out because it's got that nonstick coating that the grill has and that our cookware has. So
Wow.
yes, it is awesome.
How does that rack, is it flat or does it have a dip in it?
It's got a dip in it, and actually you can lift it right out so it comes out so it doesn't have to stay in there if you don't want it in there.
Oh, I'm so excited now.
Yes, I will dig mine out of the back porch for you guys. I'll take like a little video of it tomorrow.
Guys, I'm so excited. Thank you for this.
Hey, Becky!
I'm so excited now.
It's a real roasting pan, so it's got a real roasting rack in it.
Yay.
Yay!
I have a quick question. These campaign these for our samples. Once you've gotten them off of a campaign, can you, when they reintroduce them on another campaign, reorder them again?
Yes, the only time that you can only order one of them is in this time frame. So if it ever comes back out again, then you can reorder it when it comes back out. Like the Stuffables set, like I had, like they come out with this one usually around the holidays. And like last year, I think they were white and red, and the year before that they were orange. The year before, like, so they've had these for a couple years. But yeah, you can continue to sample them as long as they come out on new sample sheets.
Yeah, because I pretty much have everything that's already here except for the peeler set and the roasting pan. But there are some things I want to buy more of.
Yeah, like the place for seals. I mean, those are BOGO. So I mean,
I love those.
Kind of a no-brainer too. So
What are those things?
The place for seals. So it's a seal store. So what happens is you can screw it and you can hang it right on your wall. I think I can fit 15 to 20 seals in it, and then your smaller seals that have like a little C cut out of the tab, they actually hook right on the bottom of them. So it's good for you to store your seals.
Wow, I'm so excited.
That hang on the wall.
Yep, you can hang it on the wall, or you can put it in your cupboard. You could just slide it right in your cupboard too.
Actually, I have mine on my cupboard doors.
Yeah, I had mine on our basement door at the old house, at Nicole's house. So I had mine right on there. So when I opened the door, it was right there. But they're awesome containers. I love them.
My mom took mine. Yeah.
Did she?
And my mom has taken so much of my stuff already.
Well, now you have your own.
Yeah, she's like, I just want to sample it. I'm like, okay, Mom. But you know what's so cool is she still has her Tupperware that when I was a kid. So like she loves comparing it to what she has, like the newer versions. And she's like, I think she's more addicted than I am now because she just loves Tupperware.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, she was like a kid in a candy store when I got my box. So.
I don't know if she can see us. I can see her. But, okay, well, thank you everybody for hopping on tonight. I will have this video uploaded tomorrow by